Hi guys, as you can see, I'm super duper happier today. Of course, Valentine is around the corner, but that's not the reason why I'm happy. It's been 1 year since I had my first child, Abiola, and it's been back to back breastfeeding. A boy child. When I gave birth to a boy, some people said, "Oh, you have a boy. Get ready to breastfeed because boys are heavy eaters." And some of my in-laws kept saying, "If this child eats the way his father eats, Renette, you are in for a big one." And the guy could talk for Africa. So 1 year, I breastfed him for 1 year. That was my intention. From the start, I wanted to do exclusive breastfeeding for 6 months, but I couldn't cope. Please, by 4 months, I was not seeing clear because the guy was sucking me dry. So I had to introduce complementary feeding, but I had to breastfeed him alongside to 1 year. After 1 year, we celebrated his 1 year birthday on the 14th of January. I allowed him to breastfeed again for 3 weeks. Yes. So 3 weeks after his birthday, I started the weaning process. I decided to wean him from breastfeeding. And it wasn't easy. It was a battle. That is where I saw the man in him come out. So I started reducing his number of feeds. He sucks at night. He usually sucks at night. In fact, all through the night. He usually wakes up every 1 hour after 11 p.m. to breastfeed till dawn. That's how he feeds. So when I noticed that he sucks a lot at night, when I started weaning him, I decided to reduce the number of times he breast feeds at night. So during the day, I'll just breastfeed him once or twice. At night, maybe once before he sleeps, and maybe once when he wakes up. And the rest of the times, I give him water. But I got to that point, like, when is this guy really going to leave this thing? Because I mean, a girl wanted her body back, So, okay, that's him disturbing. Can I record Abiola, please? So, I contacted some people. Thank you for the noise. I contacted some people who are experienced, some big sisters, and they told me, okay, you have to do it like this. Give him water when he wakes up at night. Some say give him juice. Some say give him his milk. But I decided to give him water. So about 2 weeks ago, I stopped breastfeeding him at night completely. Completely. Yeah. So during the day, he will breastfeed. At night, when he breastfeeds and sleeps, when he wakes up, I will not give him breast milk. I'll give him water. He took it. Some nights were not funny. He would cry and rain down the roof of the house. But I mean, a pin conji say, you must leave the Bobby. Now me and you. So finally, we went through that 2 weeks process. It was not easy, I tell you. There were nights where I was tempted to give him the breast so that he can just let me sleep because the guy could cry for the world. And there were other nights, like last week, I really had a tough time because my breasts were so swollen at a point. Because from last week, I stopped breastfeeding him completely. I mean, like 5 days ago, yeah, 5 days ago. I stopped breastfeeding him completely. During the day, he will not breastfeed. At night, he will not breastfeed. I made sure he ate well and he will eat heavy before sleeping. But the guy, since he already had a system that wakes up at night to breastfeed, he kept waking up. If I would give him his thing, but I decided no. I just gave him water. Some nights he would take and sleep back. Other nights he would stay up crying. About 4 days ago, it was tough for me. My breasts were all swollen. I mean, swollen to my chin. I could barely lift up my right arm because it was swollen right to my armpit. It was painful. The pain was piercing to my back. My chest was thick and heavy. I was so tempted to give him the breast milk. But I had already made up my mind that this is the end. Guy, you are over a year old. Please let this breast be. So I'm just happy. I'm sharing this story to let you know that Abiola welcomed the winning process. I was even surprised at his reactions. I know throughout the night, I'll give him water, he will drink. I'll make sure he eats well before he sleeps. Some nights he will kick the water away and just he's holding my chest and bringing his mouth like, girl, give me my thing, but I would not do it. So The good news is I have finally weaned Abiola from breastfeeding. You know why I say so? Because in a year, last night was my best night. I slept throughout the night. I only woke up because I was pressed and I needed to go to the WC. So, but the guy himself that usually wakes me up every hour was asleep. He slept about 10 p.m. and I woke him up, changed his diaper. He didn't wake up through the process of diaper change his pants because it was wet. So I put him back to sleep, and that was it. About 11 p.m., that was it. Abiola didn't wake up till 8 a.m. this morning. I mean, not even coughing, not even waking up to drink water, nothing. I mean, it is my best night. In 1 year, 3 weeks, I've not had such such good sleep. I mean, can't you see? I'm glowing. I had a great night. It's my best night, and I can say officially I'm free from breastfeeding. Yeah. Free from breastfeeding and looking on to the next by the grace of God. And I'm super happy for the boy because he's doing great. He's doing great. Greater than I'd expected. So this is an encouragement to you, mom out there. If you are breastfeeding, hang in there, and if you want to engage that weaning process, know that it is possible. You just need to decide and stick to it. You'll be tempted sometimes to give them the breast back to suck, but you have a goal. Know that you must achieve your goal no matter what. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to our channel because content is coming your way.